The camera opens on flashing red and blue lights. Rain pours down on cracked pavement as a man stands in silence, hands cuffed behind his back, his little girl crying nearby. The police officers chuckle among themselves, their voices echoing through the cold night. Guess the war hero forgot the law back home. One of them sneers. The man doesn't fight back. He just stares ahead, his jaw tight, rain dripping from his face, though some of it might be tears. His name is Jack Miller, a decorated Army veteran, a single father, and a man who's already lost more than most could imagine. He's been through desert storms, battlefield chaos, and the sound of gunfire that never really leaves your mind. But tonight, this humiliation in front of his daughter cuts the deepest. Daddy, please don't let them take you, the little girl cries. He forces a calm smile. It's okay, sweetheart. Daddy's gonna be fine. But he's not sure he believes it himself. The story rewinds 2 days earlier. Jack had just finished his shift at a small mechanic shop, the only job that would take him after he returned home from deployment. His co-workers respected him, but life wasn't easy. His wife passed away 3 years ago, leaving him to raise Lily, now 8 years old, all by himself. That evening, Jack stopped by the local grocery store to buy milk and bread. As he was leaving, chaos erupted. A young man ran out of the store with a bag of stolen cash. In a split-second reaction honed by years of training, Jack tackled the thief before he could get far, but the man fell hard and hit his head. When police arrived, Jack expected thanks. Instead, they shoved him to the ground. Hands where I can see them. I was helping. Jack protested. He stole it. Tell it to the judge, one officer said, yanking him up. Within minutes, the narrative had flipped. The thief claimed Jack attacked him unprovoked, and with no witnesses willing to step forward, the veteran was booked for assault. That night, Jack sat alone in his cell, staring at the blank wall. He could handle pain. He'd handled worse. But what broke him was the thought of Lily, scared, alone, waiting for him. At home, a kind neighbor took Lily in. She clutched the photo of her father in uniform and whispered, "Please, God, don't let them take my daddy away." The next morning, the courtroom was packed. The officers from that night stood at the back, arms folded, smirking. The prosecutor spoke like it was already decided. Mr. Miller, a supposed veteran, took the law into his own hands. Jack's lawyer was a young public defender, nervous and outmatched. The judge barely looked up as the case began. Lily sat in the front row, clutching a stuffed bear, her eyes red from crying. Jack's head hung low. Every word felt like a nail being driven into the coffin of his reputation. Then, the door to the courtroom opened. A tall man in full uniform walked in, silver stars glinting under the fluorescent lights. The entire room went silent. The judge blinked in confusion. The bailiff straightened immediately. "Sir, who are you?" the judge asked. The man's voice carried weight, not just from rank, but from history. "I'm General Nathan Cole, United States Army. I'm here to testify on behalf of Sergeant Jack Miller." Whispers rippled through the courtroom. The smirking cops stopped laughing. The general approached the stand. "Your Honor, I commanded Sergeant Miller during 2 tours overseas. I witnessed his bravery firsthand, bravery that saved dozens of American lives, including my own." He paused, his gaze sharp enough to cut glass. "If it weren't for that man sitting right there," he said, pointing to Jack, "I'd be buried in Arlington right now." The room fell silent. Even the prosecutor looked shaken. General Cole continued, "And if you people had done your jobs that night, if you'd bothered to check the store's camera, you'd have seen that Miller didn't attack anyone. He stopped a crime in progress." The judge raised an eyebrow. "You have evidence?" Cole nodded. "I had my team request the footage this morning. It's right here." He handed over a flash drive. Within minutes, the video played on the courtroom screen. Jack clearly seen stopping the thief, holding him down until police arrived. The laughter from the night before now echoed in everyone's mind like shame. The officers' faces drained of color. The judge leaned forward. "Mr. Miller," she said softly, "you're free to go." The courtroom erupted. Lily ran up to her father, tears streaming down her cheeks. He caught her in his arms, holding her tight, whispering, "Told you I'd be fine, sweetheart." The general walked over, saluted him, and said, "You saved me once. Today was my turn." But it wasn't over. The general turned to the judge. "Your Honor, I request an internal investigation into the officers who arrested Sergeant Miller without due process. This man deserves respect, not ridicule." And for once, justice wasn't delayed. It was immediate. The video cuts to Jack weeks later. He's back at his mechanic shop, working with grease-stained hands, a small American flag waving from the corner of the building. Lily sits nearby, drawing a picture of her dad as a hero. A local reporter stops by for an interview. "Jack, after everything that happened, how do you keep going?" He smiles. "Because my daughter's watching. Because every scar, every fight, every struggle, it's for her future. And for the belief that not all battles are fought overseas. Some are fought right here, at home." He looks directly into the camera. If you're a parent, a veteran, or someone just trying to do the right thing, never give up. Truth has a way of coming through, even when the world doubts you. The music swells, the screen fades to black with the words, "Justice may take time, but honor never dies." Then a soft narrator's voice adds a backhand index pointing right. If this story moved you, hit that like button, share it with someone who believes in doing what's right, and subscribe for more stories that remind us of the heroes walking among us every day.